Hey there guys, if you clicked on my video today, then it's because you are either familiar with personal development and mindset, or you're interested in it, or you're not sure what it is or why it should be important to you. And I just wanted to talk about that a little bit today. I didn't know what personal development was for most of my life until I started my very first business, and yeah, it's kind of a weird thing, but a necessary thing. So you know what? Stick around. I want to talk to you guys about it for a little bit. Hi, I'm Debbie. This is Debbie JTV, and I want to welcome you guys back. I love the fact that you come and listen to me ramble and rattle and teach and educate and all this on my channel. I really do appreciate you guys being out here. I'm a firm believer that mindset and personal development is extremely important, because your attitude and your beliefs and your thoughts and the things that run through your head and the things that you tell yourself and the things that you listen to that other people tell you can make or break where you're headed in your life. And I saw it happen in mine. I started getting seriously into personal development and mindset work. I started working on watching my thoughts, watching my language, the words that I used, the things that I thought about. Do I think mindset and personal development works? Absolutely. Do I think that you can lose that and revert back? Absolutely. Let me tell you something I've also learned about personal development. I am back to starting a brand new business, and I work a job. Okay, I don't make 30,000 or 20,000, or I don't have a $50,000 day nowadays, and I haven't for quite a few years. Number one, I chose to walk away from that business, and we can talk about that on another day. I will have a video up about that eventually. What I've learned about mindset growth and personal development is that it's a lot like going to the gym. Okay, if you go to the gym 2, 3, 4 days a week consistently for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, you watch your body get stronger. You watch your endurance get better. You see muscles that you're building, right? What happens if you quit that? If you stop working on you, you're going to watch your muscles, not right away, okay, not immediately, but you will eventually. 3 months, 6 months, 12 months down the road, you are going to start noticing that you're losing that muscle mass, that your endurance is not as good as it was when you were regularly going to the gym. You will eventually lose that muscle mass. You may eventually go back to being overweight and out of shape. Depends on how long you stay out of the gym. Personal development is no different. If you don't continue to monitor, to watch, to read, to learn, who are you paying attention to? Who are you listening to? What kind of things are you telling yourself? What kind of things are you listening to from other people? Who are you hanging around with? Are you hanging around people who are perfectly content being broke, drinking beer and barbecuing every single weekend? Or are you spending your time with people who are motivated, who are out there trying to make a better life for themselves, who are doing this, side gig in addition to their job, and they're willing to give up weekends on occasion with their friends, maybe every weekend initially, to grow a business and create a lifestyle that's going to give them the freedom that they want and deserve and are looking to have for their family. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having a job, but if you want something better, if you want something different than going through your life, daily grind, get up, go to work, come home, get up, go to work, come home, hang out on the weekends with your buddies, then you got to do something different. You've got to hang out with people who are looking for that different thing. People who own their own businesses, people who are striving for something better, people who are shooting and aiming and setting goals for more income. So like I said, once I walked away from that business and I stopped hanging out with those type of people and I stopped exposing myself to that information on a regular basis, I gradually went back to my old habits and to my old mindset and my old way of thinking, and just living the day-to-day, go to work, do my job, come home, have some fun here and there as I wanted to, and then go back and do the same thing all over again. Partly I wasn't thinking about it, I was just blindly moving along, and part of it was the fact that I didn't know what I wanted to do. When I walked away from that other company, all I knew is that I wanted to do something online for myself that I had complete control over, or for the most part, complete control over what direction that it went. You know, I don't have control over the fact what YouTube wants to do with their platform. I don't have control over that. What Instagram wants to do, I don't have control over that. But I have control over the information that goes into my videos, over the people that I spend my time with, over the direction that I want to grow my business financially, whether I want to create my own products, whether I want to do sponsorships, that kind of thing. In figuring that out, it's taken me several years to get to the point where I finally could figure out what I wanted to do. So here I sit on YouTube, I do social media, I'm doing YouTube, I've done product creation. I probably will eventually create some more products of my own. And I want to be able to get out here and teach people. When I was talking to my son about, okay, fine, I want to start a YouTube channel, but what am I going to do? Well, the one thing I know that worked for me, and the one thing that I know has worked for a lot of other successful people, and the one thing that I know people struggle with, is the whole personal development thing. Because honest to God, who wants to sit there and look at yourself and go, hey, you know what? As much as I like myself, I could use some work. This is why a lot of people aren't willing to get into changing their mindset or working on themselves, because it's tough. It is tough to have to look at yourself in the mirror and go, you know what? Yeah, I like me, but I could be a whole lot better if I just took the time to make myself better. A lot of people don't get out here and work on themselves because, like I said, you know, it means that you're gonna have to sit down and take an honest, hard look at yourself and go, you know what, as much as I like myself and as much as highly as I think of myself, I could use some improvement in a lot of areas, and these are the things that I need to work on. Then you have to actually put in the work to work on them, which is, again, like I said, it's no different than going to the gym. You have to put in the time and effort. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen. You don't get to just sit around and think, wow, I could have a better mindset and it's just going to happen. You have to work at it. Is personal development BS, or is it real? Is it something that you've got to take a look at? As far as I'm concerned, for my space, it's something that's real. It's something that you got to take a look at. There's also levels of personal development. There are things in my world of mindset changing and personal development that you'll never hear me talk about. I have limitations. I have basics that I work on with my language, my thoughts, my attitude, how I deal with things in my life, good, bad, or indifferent. I can teach you how to do this stuff on the basic levels. That stuff that's what I call woo-woo and way out there, you may have to go see somebody who's into a much higher level of personal development than I, at the moment, ever think that I'll ever want to be. I just want to improve myself and live a good life and live a happy life, no matter what life throws at me. There's my 25 cents on personal development today, and whether you should take a look at it, whether you take a look at it with me and hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell icon next to it so that you get notified when I have new videos out. I do cover mindset. I do cover working on how to deal with managing your money and your money mindset as well, how to build and grow a business on YouTube. So if any of those things interest you, if you're looking to do that, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you out here. If what I say and how I say it doesn't resonate with you, go find somebody who does, because it's just that important if you want to make changes in your life. And guys, like I always say, life is short, make it happen. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.